ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá Sharia ò lè work ní ọ̀dọ̀ tiwa.
Welcome. That is Sheik Abdulraheem Aduanigba, the Chief Imam of Yorubaland. He says that Sharia can never work in Yorubaland. And in this interview, he didn't hold back. He warns that any attempt to impose Sharia on Southwest could ignite war. So why is he saying this? Why is he saying that it cannot work? Now, let's hear his breakdown. Unfortunately, he spoke in Yoruba, so once in a while we will have to interpret for our English listener to have understanding of what he's saying. Now, let's go.
Torí pé general language wa tá ń sọ èdè tọ́lọ́run fún wa láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ òun náà ni ìran Yorùbá. Tá máa sọ pé ìran Yorùbá ẹ̀sìn mẹ́ta ló wà nínú ẹ̀sìn tá kọ́kọ́ bá òun náà ni ẹ̀sìn ìṣẹ̀ǹṣe. Kí Christianity tó dé. Nígbà tí Christianity dé òun náà bí ọmọ ó tún bí Islam. So ní báyìí lónìí nílẹ̀ Yorùbá a ní 27 million population Christiani. A dẹ̀ ní 23 million population Muslim. A dẹ̀ ní 10 million population oníṣẹ̀ǹṣe. So ní gbogbo àpapọ̀ ọba tó wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá lónìí a rí 972 ọba aládé tó wà nílẹ̀ Yorùbá. So tá bá ní ká gbé Sharia wọ̀ yóò contradict nǹkan tá à ń bá bọ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ nínú òfin tiwa.
So, in his explanation, Sheik Abdulraheem made it clear that Yorubaland is a region of religious diversity. It's made up of Christianity, Islam, traditional religion worshippers who have coexisted for centuries. For example, he said that we have 27 million Christians, 23 million Muslims, and 10 million traditional worshippers, which he argued that introduction of Sharia will only lead to chaos because each family has a blend of all of these three religions. And his main point is this: Muslims are not the dominant religion in the Southwest, so trying to enforce Sharia would be an open invitation to crisis. To him, Yoruba people have always had a unique system of governance. We've had 972 traditional rulers who guide our communities. If we suddenly introduce Sharia, it will completely contradict our existing legal and cultural system. So Yoruba cultures, religion, freedom, masquerade festivals, Christmas, Easter, Ramadan, Ileya, all have been coexisting. So, but under Sharia, this will be outlawed, and that could spark conflict. And also, looking at the economic perspective, he said that the money generated from breweries in Lagos, Ogun, and the rest are sent to the federal government, and the North will share from the money. But Sharia has banned alcohol. So why will we allow that? For example, also, the money from the sex workers that are in the hotel will be paid as tax to government, and this money will be shared by everybody, and the Northerners who are practicing Sharia will also spend this money. So he said this is not good at all. As we, or the people practicing Sharia in the North, love to collect tax money, then there should be a limit to how they push for Sharia in Southwest. And he's saying that we should be very careful about enforcing Sharia on Yorubaland because it could trigger a lot of unrest. So let's go and listen to him more.
Lè work lọ́dọ̀ tiwa. To ìdí òfin lè work ni pé ibi tó ti ń ta ọtí ní bíúrì lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ owó tán gba pa ní bí bíúrì yẹn òun náà wọ́n fáwọn nọ́ọ̀tì tán sọ pé àwọn ò fẹ́ Sharia. So ilé aṣẹ́wó ní hòtẹ́ẹ̀lì owó tán pa ń bẹ̀ òun náà wọ́n fáwọn nọ́ọ̀tì. Náà lójú kó dùn fún wa fún pẹ̀lú nǹkan tí President Tinubu ṣe lérí ọ̀rọ̀ reform bill lérí ọ̀rọ̀ owó pé ntí kálukú bá ń pa ní state ẹ̀ náà nìkan mọ̀ fi tún state yìí ṣe. So therefore Sharia nílẹ̀ Yorùbá kò lè work lọ́dọ̀ wa tá a bá fẹ́ dá ogun sílẹ̀. Torí pé tí ó fi dógun sílẹ̀ mẹ́rin pé kéèyàn ọmọ lọ títí ní ìsìnkọ́ wọ níkà kẹwàá gbé kẹ́ni pé ẹ̀yin Muslim pé ẹ máa nà ní blala torí pé kò sí Sharia Islam. So ẹ pé ó ti di ìjálẹ̀. So nígbà tí pé bóyá population àwa tá jẹ́ Muslim àwa la dominate gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. So Christian wà ń bẹ, Muslim wà ń bẹ, ẹlẹ́sìn àbáláyé wà ń bẹ. Àwọn kan tó fẹ́ máa ṣe nínú ẹ̀sìn Sharia tá ń sọ ni pé wọ́n kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ ti bọ̀ ẹ pé agenda àwọn North ni kí ni wọ́n fẹ́ ti bọ̀ ni pé wọ́n kọ́kọ́ sọ pé ẹ máa dájọ́ ọkọ àti ìyàwó. Wọ́n tàn wá ní o wọ́n ní ẹ máa dájọ́ ọkọ àti ìyàwó nínú Sharia. Lẹ́yìn rẹ̀ ẹ tó bá fẹ́ pín ogún nílànà mùsùlùmí ẹ máa dájọ́ tó bàbá tó wá bí ọmọ nílẹ̀ Yorùbá ìdílé kan àárí Muslim bẹ́ẹ̀ a rí kristẹni a rí ẹlẹ́sìn àbáláyé. So tí bàbá bá bí ọmọ tó jẹ́ mùsùlùmí tọ́mọ ẹ̀ padà wá lọ ya kristẹni, so ilẹ̀ yorùbá lọ́dọ̀ tiwa àá ní ká pín ogún fún un, but àwọn wa tán bá ní kó lo sẹ̀ríà ò ní pé ó ti tako ẹ̀sìn ìsìláàmù, pé nígbà tó ti lè kúrò ní mùsùlùmí tó ti di kìrìsìtẹ́nì ẹ̀ kò lẹ́tà àti pín ogún. So tán bá gbérú ọmọ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ sí court sẹ̀ríà mọ̀ sọ fún pé kò lẹ́tà àti pín ogún. Nílẹ̀ yorùbá ọmọ rẹ̀ ya kìrìsìtẹ́nì ọmọ rẹ̀ ya mùsùlùmí wàá pín ogún fún normal ni. So sẹ̀ríà ńkọ́ kò lè wọ́ọ̀kì nílẹ̀ yorùbá ò tá a bá fẹ́ dá ogún sílẹ̀.
He also pointed out a lot of challenges that could come up if we introduce Sharia in Yorubaland. Say, for example, imagine a young lady wearing shorts on the street and she's arrested by violating Sharia law, because that is what will happen normally if it is practiced as Sharia. Then the people will not accept that kind of system, because in Yorubaland, we are all free. We allow everybody to practice his religion. And also, in terms of inheritance, they say, you know that in Yorubaland, a Muslim man can have 2-3 of his children to be Christian, others to be traditionalists. So if he now dies and they want to share the inheritance, if they use Sharia law, the law will say that those ones who are not practicing Muslim are to be exempted or excluded from the sharing of the man's property, which we don't do in Yorubaland. Whatever religion you belong to, as long as it's your father, it is your right to get inheritance from your parents. So if we are introduce Sharia law into Yorubaland, this will be affected, and that means there will be war, because people start fighting themselves over what we used to live or we used to enjoy. We now start fighting over it. So that is it. According to this man, what is your take? What do you think? Should the Sharia be introduced in Southwest, or do you agree with the Chief Imam that it will never work? Let me hear your opinion in the comment section. Till the next video, stay blessed, and please don't forget to like, to share, and subscribe to this channel. Stay blessed.